What's going on, people? Welcome back to Eli Talks Football. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to another live watch along for the big game of the weekend, the North London derby at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal versus Tottenham. What colour will North London be by the end of this game? Would it be red or would it be white? We shall wait and see. And the reason why I'm asking this is because even though I think Arsenal are winning this game, Tottenham, funnily enough, are very good away from home. Both Arsenal and Tottenham have been very good away from home. It's just that Arsenal have been really good both at home and away. But Tottenham only good away from home. So this is why I think it's going to be interesting. If this game was at the Tottenham Stadium, no doubt Arsenal winning because Tottenham this season they've only won once at home in the Premier League, and that was against Burnley. That's the only win they've got. Burnley won. By the Emirates Stadium, away from home, Tottenham are good. So this is going to be very interesting. Now, if you guys want me to be honest, also winning this game. I do not see how Tottenham win this game at all. I do not. Unless they do what they did in Hong Kong, because what system did Thomas Frank do? I'm just gonna have a quick look. What system did he use? Because today Tottenham are playing a back three, 3-4-3. Let's see what he did in the let me see if I can get it up. This thing is taking way too long. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so let's see. It, let me just see. What formation did they use? No, Pape saw. Oh, sorry, lineup. Oh, they used a 4-2-3-1. So they went for back four the same way as Arsenal did, but they're playing a back three or maybe a back five. Now, it could work, but we don't know, man. We actually don't know if it's going to work. But this is Thomas Frank's first ever North London derby in the Premier League. The first ever. And at the Emirates Stadium, he doesn't have a good record at all. I think he only drawn once and lost like 3 or 4 times as a Brentford manager. So yeah, he only beat Arsenal once on the Mikel Arteta. So this is why for me also going to win this game because Thomas Frank does not have a good record against Arteta. Only won once, like I said, and also the opening of the season 4 years ago. So for me, this is why Tottenham ain't winning. But like I said, they're very good away from home. Now, this is a weird thing, but as a Chelsea fan, I would love Tottenham to do something in this game. I would love Tottenham to make Arsenal drop points because Chelsea right now are in second because Man City lost 2-1 to Newcastle. I didn't expect Newcastle to win that game because they have a poor record against Man City, but now they finally beat them, and that means that City will still be in third place and Chelsea will be in second. But not only that, Liverpool have lost 3-0 at home to Nottingham Forest, a team that was in 19th, before the game. And he lost 3-0 at home. Honestly, it has been a very, very good weekend. Very good weekend. And I'm here, and now Liverpool, are now 11th. After spending all this money, they're 11th. And guess what, people? If Everton beat Man United tomorrow, because that's who they be facing each other at Old Trafford, Everton could be above them, and Liverpool might be in trouble by the end of this weekend. You know what I mean? So this is absolutely crazy. So listen, obviously as a Chelsea fan, I want Slot to stay because I want Liverpool's downfall to continue. But as a neutral, I think it's time for him to go. Because you cannot be losing to Nottingham Forest at home. If it was away from home, then I understand that. But if I was a Liverpool fan, I'll be fuming because these are Anfield. Yes, they've lost a few times, the likes of Man United and Crystal Palace, but both Man United and Crystal Palace have been better than Nottingham Forest this season. It's as simple as that. So lose to Forest is an absolute disgrace, especially 3-0. And I tell you what, that that disallowed goal for Nottingham Forest, for me, that was not a handball. It was never handball. You know, it could have been 4 or 5, and that could have been the heaviest defeat in Liverpool's history at Anfield. You know what I mean? So for me, Liverpool got lucky there. But the fact they finished 11th, the fact they could potentially finish 12th by the end of this weekend is absolutely crazy. And if I'm looking at the table right now, give me 1 second. If I'm looking at the table right now, Liverpool are on 18 points. Um, yeah, look at that. Liverpool on 18th points. They're 7 points above the relegation. 7. If Liverpool don't get their act together, then they could be in serious trouble. They could be fighting for the relegation battle rather than the top four. Because right now, since Villa are in fourth place, Liverpool are 3 points behind. 3 points behind Aston Villa because they beat Leeds United. And Leeds United, by the way, are in 18th place. They were in the relegation zone. So, yeah, like I said, Sunderland this season will definitely stay up. Despite losing to Fulham yesterday, they'll definitely stay up. Leeds United, Burnley, and Wolves, I think for me, those three will be relegated. I was shocked to see that Wolves still cannot get this win, especially under Rob Edwards, who did a fantastic job for Middlesbrough. I would have thought, yeah, this is a manager bounce. Wolves would finally get their first win, but no. So for me, I cannot back Wolves to do anything in the Premier League. I really can't. So they've lost. But listen, Chelsea in second, Arsenal, they win today. They got 6 points above us. And Arsenal and Chelsea will be facing each other next Sunday. So I'm certainly looking forward to that game. So listen, even though I hate Tottenham and I would love it if they can make Arsenal drop points today. I really would. I really would, because that title race could be very, very interesting this afternoon. But Arsenal will win. They will definitely win. There's no way I see Tottenham winning, because the last time Tottenham won at the Emirates Stadium was 15 years ago. That time they were 2-0 down and they won 3-2. 15 years ago. I was in primary school. I was in let me see. What year was I on? What year was I in? I think I must have been in year 5. Yeah, because in 2012 I left. Yeah, you look at that. I was in year 5. That was the last time Tottenham won at the Emirates Stadium. Yeah, I was in primary school. Primary school. I was 10 years old. Now I'm 15. I mean, sorry, 15? Sorry, 25. 15 years since the last time Arsenal Tottenham won at the Emirates Stadium. So could that curse be broken? We shall wait and see. But for me, Arsenal are winning this game. I don't see anyhow Tottenham win. I'll be very surprised if they would, and I would love it. But for me, Arsenal winning this game, because even though Arsenal got injuries, they got Mikameno, they've got Hinkempe, they've got Mosquera, Martin Zubimendi, all of these wicked players. And that team should be more than good enough to win this game. And it all depends how Mikel Arteta approaches this game. It all depends. So we shall wait and see. But yeah, man, looking forward to this, this North London derby. And let's hope it's a good one, like it always is, because I can't remember the last time the North London derby ended in a goalless game. I really can't remember. So we'll see, man. But anyway, I'm gonna read out the lineup. But so let me start with Arsenal, because they're the home team tonight. So their lineup is David White in goal, Ewan Timbers right back, Harry is left back. In Kembe replaces Gabriel Magalhaes because he got injured during the international break, and he's going to be playing alongside William Saliba. Declan Rice and Eze. It looks like Eze will be playing in the 10, of course. So let's see what he could do against Tottenham, because since he rejected Tottenham. Martin Zubimendi in the DM, Bakaysak on the right wing. Trossard replaces Gabriel Martinelli, and Mikel Reino will be playing up top because there is no Victor Gyökeres. Now, that is a very strong lineup, despite having a few injuries. So there we go. So that's Arsenal's one. Now let's look at Tottenham's one. So the current starts in goal. They've got Daisel Danso playing as a white centre back. Christian Romero in the middle. Mickey van der Ven as a left centre back. Then they got Destiny Udogie as a left wing back. Jed Spence as a right wing back. Then Rodrigo Bentancur and João Palhinha as a two pivot. They got William Alderbert as a left winger. Mohamed Kudus, who is back for Tottenham, which is good news. I didn't expect he will start today, but he starts as a right wing, and with Richarlison starts up top. Now I'm not sure what's happening to Cameron Marnie. I know that Dominic Solanke is still injured, but listen, even though Tottenham fans were complaining about this is a very strong team, a very strong team. So Tottenham should not be making excuses. That team should more than good enough to do something against Arsenal. It should. And if Tottenham win this game, then they better not make another excuses. Because yes, you've got the most injuries this season, but look at your lineup. Romero, Mohamed Kudus, Desu Doggy, Mickey van der Ven, João Felinia, William Alderbert. These are very good players, and this is a very strong team. So Tottenham should not be making excuses anymore. They shouldn't. But it is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is. I want to big up to 86 Games saying the thumbnail looks clean, bro. Like they're great for sure. Thank you so much. Now, the reason why I did this thumbnail is because my graphic designer was busy yesterday and of course he's at church. And I asked him yesterday to do the thumbnail, but unfortunately he couldn't. So I had to create my own one, and there you go. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. So hopefully more people can come into my stream. So there we go. But yeah, that's a very strong team. Now, in terms of my prediction, I'm gonna go for Arsenal 3, Tottenham 1. I feel like Tottenham will score, but Arsenal will get the job done. They will get the job done. So yeah, 3-1 to Arsenal. Oh yeah, there's some people who is at the Box Park Wembley. Oh yeah, by the way, I would just want to say I know Pippa may not be watching this, but if she is, then big up to you. Pippa Mamik, if you're watching this, I want to say a massive happy birthday to your wonderful, lovely, smart, yeah. I think he's 14. I don't know how old he is. He may be 13 or 14, but whoever it is, massive happy birthday to the smart kid Raphael. He's an Arsenal fan through. Sometimes he can be a bit crazy, but many other times he can be more smarter than Pippa Monique. So happy birthday to your son. I know both. I know all. I know him, Pippa, and her second son. I forgot his name. Will be at the Emirates Stadium, on his birthday. And let's see if Arsenal can win on his birthday. Let's just see. Monty's birthday is tomorrow, and his birthday weekend, his team lost the way that my team lost on my birthday. So let's see if Raphael doesn't lose, if Arsenal don't lose on his birthday. Otherwise, boy, he would just be crazy. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, look at this, guys. Villa are in fourth place after the first 5 games where there were no wins. Yeah, and it was in the relegation zone. They've gone from 19th to 4th, 21 points, My God, after a miserable start, they're in great form right now. Great form. And they're 1 point behind Man City and 2 points behind Chelsea. Now, I don't think Villa are in the title race, but what a turnaround, What a turnaround. And people, once again, I did the most stupidest thing. I went for a Leeds win because I was thinking that Villa is going to win this, because they're on a really good form. And I should have gone for a Villa win of 2-1 because I would have got another 3 points, and I messed that one up. So like I said yesterday and today, every time I do the predictions, I'm gonna stick by it. I ain't gonna change it. I'm gonna stick by it, yeah, and I'm gonna change it. You know what I mean? So there you go. And look at this, guys. Bukayo Saka, has got to the Premier League assist in over in the last 358 days, and there's 365 days in a year. So if Bukayo Saka doesn't get an assist in both today's game and the next game, which of course is Chelsea, that will be a year without a Premier League assist. So, and look at this, the last Premier League assist came against West Ham on 30th of November, and that's when Chelsea, play, and that's why you go away to Stamford Bridge, and so it's absolutely crazy. But Bukayo Saka is a very good player, even though he doesn't get an assist. So there we go. But yeah, looking forward to this game, and we'll see what happens. A few fans there, and yeah, looking forward to it. And of course, if you guys are in the UK, you can watch this game on Sky Sports main event and on Sky Sports Premier League, because those are the games I'll be watching since I'm based in the UK. And the Emirates Stadium, is doing a light show. Of course, because it's getting a bit dark here in the UK, because obviously we're in winter. Well, not winter, but we're in autumn and we're getting close to December. So there we go. But yeah, before I went live, myself and mom had bought out the Christmas decorations. We haven't put it just yet, but once we do, I'll show it to you on Instagram. So make sure you guys follow me. But yeah, looking forward to this, man. So I know Mohammed Kudus will be up against Cal Fury. Alderbell will be up against who's playing right back, Ewan Timber. And I know that Richarlison will be up against both Ikembe and William Saliba. So let's see if Thomas Frank can outclass Arteta like he did in the Hong Kong, or Arteta get a revenge. That is the main talking point. And like I said, will North London be red or white? For me, Arsenal win this game, but I would love it, yeah, if we win. If Tottenham can make Arsenal drop points, because look at this, Spurs are in ninth place. Their goal difference is 9. If they win today, they'll be in fourth place, because their goal even though they'll be on the same points as Villa, their goal difference is +9, while Aston Villa is in +4. So that's the reason why. So that's why Spurs will finish above Villa if they win today. But if Arsenal win, they'll go 6 points above Chelsea. So the pressure is more on Arsenal than it is for Spurs, because Arsenal's title is for them to lose. Because Liverpool, for me, not in the title race. You could probably say Chelsea, but system. Man City, they're still in the title race, even though they lost yesterday. But there you go. And there it is, guys. Arsenal are bringing out the Tifo, saying the Arsenal, because that's what the Emirates Stadium is called. So there you go. So yeah, let me just quickly put on my headphones, and let's get this game started. And they're basically showing all the players who scored against Tottenham. So and the best one is Thierry Henry, when he scored that solo goal back at Highbury. I believe it was in 2005. It must be 2005 or 2004, but there we go. But yeah, looking forward to this. So I said to Abby yesterday that, good luck to her. And I can't lie, I hope your team can, do something at the Emirates. And if you can do, then thank you. And she said to me, well, I hope we do. So pray for Tottenham. Sorry, pray for us, and I will be praying for Tottenham, because I don't see them winning this game at all tonight. At all. So it is what it is. But yeah, no Victor Quez, no Gabriel, but they are winning this game, Arsenal. Because like I said, the last time Tottenham one at the Emirates Stadium was in 2005, and I was in primary school, and I was 10 years old, and now I'm 15. Oh, I'm 15 now, and I've already done some work experience and all that stuff, and yeah, so it is what it is, man. So, and when it's half time, I will be on KG's channel, just to give him, you know few give him some few things. Of course, AFTV is doing their watch along at the Box Park. I thought they would be doing it in their old studio, but they're doing it in the Box Park. So, like I said, I would love it if Tottenham can win this game. I mean, either draw or win this game, but I really don't see that happening here tonight. I really don't. I really don't. But yeah, but yeah, man, the stadium is full, because it's 60,000 60,650 fans. And I know there'll be 3,000 Tottenham fans will be hoping and praying that that curse will soon be over. So there we go. Have I plugged it in? Yeah. So yeah, guys. So there's the lineup for both teams. So let me just open up the title, and then we can take it from there. There we go. So yeah, Arsenal 4-2-3-1 as usual, or 4-3-3 as they'll be playing again. Let me just turn this on. Ebrigiese in the 10, like I said, and Mika Moreno up top. And I know that the Emirates Stadium will be playing the North London Forever song because that's what they like to do. So yeah, and they're showing the no commentary. Okay, well, this is Spurs lineup, and they're playing a back three tonight. So Vicario starts in goal, like I said before. Christian Romero's playing is moving into the right hand side and Mickey Van der Ven in the middle, and Danso as a left centre back. So Jet Spence, Charles Palhinha, Bentancur, and Udogie. It looks like both full backs are playing as a wing back, and then up top, Richarlison, Mohamed Kudus on the right, and Wilson Odebert on the left. On the bench for Tottenham tonight, they have got Kinski, Simmons, Tell, Gray, Bergveld, Brennan Johnson, Pedro Porro, Pape Sarr, and Callum Mani. So he's on the bench. I think many Spurs fans be thinking, why is he not starting? I don't know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, if let's see if form goes out of the window. Let's see if Tottenham can finally beat Arsenal at the Emirates since 2010. Let's just see, man. So yeah, looking forward to this. So I've got my food here, and I'll be saving it for half time because I don't want to miss anything. You know, I had a few people telling me that Tottenham. I mean, sorry, this game is going to be a 2-2 draw, 3-0, 2-0. So yeah, but I'm going to go for an also 3-1. I believe Mikel Mena will definitely score. Who else? Saka will score as well, and probably Eze. For Tottenham, I might go for. Let's go. Yeah, I'm going to go for Mohamed Kudus to score for Tottenham. So yeah. So those are my predicted goal scorers for tonight's game. It looks like I think that's Paul. No, it cannot be Paul Tierney. It's actually Michael Oliver that's the referee, but we'll see. Anyway, the game is now kicked off, people, and both teams in their home kit. Arsenal in red and with their white shorts. For Tottenham, they are wearing white shirts with their black shorts. So there we go. Yeah, it looks like Tottenham playing a back three tonight. Looking forward to this North London derby, the biggest derby for me in the Premier League, because both teams really hate each other. As you can, whenever Arsenal and Tottenham fans do a preview, there is always a hatred. There's always a hatred there. Yeah, Thomas Frank only one win against Mikel Arteta as a manager, and that was 4 years ago. So there you go. And like I said, Tottenham are very good away from home. They really are. But can they handle the pressure here tonight? We shall see. Right now, let me put the nil-nil scoreline on the title, and then we're ready. And then we'll take it from there. Looks like Arsenal also playing a back three tonight. Chelsea, be scared.
Think for as an Arsenal fan, putting it into perspective of where we are and how well we've been playing, if I can't feel confident going to Stamford Bridge now for a win, at what point can I go to Stamford Bridge and feel I think we're edging favours? Considering last season, the season before that, when we were out of form and still managed to pick some points up. So I'm talking about the history and context around it, where we've kind of found ourselves out of which no one expects us to be, and I think we.
Martin Supermendi keeping their midfield under pressure. Saka, Eze, that's a lovely ball. What a save by Vicario, and it could have been an own goal by Destiny Udogie, I think. Also, that would have been for Arsenal. But yeah, because Saka, and then look at that pass from Eze. That was brilliant. Fed into Declan Rice, which was saved by Vicario, and no, it actually would. Yeah, it would have been an own goal by who Danso. Yeah, Danso, not Udogie. Yeah, Danso could have been an own goal tonight, but managed to keep that out of play. So yeah, the first corner of the North London derby, and it goes to the home team. So I can take this, and you and Timber just put out of play.
I'm not being funny. Chelsea, they haven't beat you at Stamford Bridge since about 2018. And you're talking about scraping results. What about
No, I didn't say we'd scrape the Chelsea result. I'm talking about recently, the last 4 or 5.
Let's see. No one's in the chat just yet. Hopefully, I'll get some. Need to finish watching this. I think some Arsenal fans was complaining about something, but before that, Christian Romero puts out of play. William Saliba. Mika Moreno. All sort of space. You and Timber. Saka. Martin Supermendi. Mika Moreno. Locked by Doggy. Throwing for Arsenal. Kaufuri. Saliba. Your team with a long throw, but it will go straight to Vicario. Miko May just winning under pressure. Well, look at this. 69% say also going to win. Only 13 for Tottenham. Right? That one. Never seen a win percentage like that before, but it doesn't lie because Arsenal are the much better team. They're the favourites, and yeah. Oh, yeah. There's Odegaard, Gabriel, Ben White. All of these players on the bench and not available today. So yeah. Doggy. Carl Fury puts it out for Tottenham throw. Saka. That's a foul, and that's surely got to be yellow card. But the ref doesn't give it yet. Foul from Van de Ven into Miko Moreno. Yeah, that's a sick challenge there. Now Eze goes down and also gets another free kick. Looks like Richarlison ain't happy about that one. Ball over the top. There's a new doggy on the pressure there, but he passes it to Vicario. And Vicario, distribution not that great because it goes straight to you in Timber. Saka. Martin Zubimendi. Saka again has all the space. He crosses it, goes straight to Mickey van der Ven. You in Timber. Angels was clear, but then also win the ball back. Fury. Shot was blocked by Declan Rice. All over the top. Cleared away by Danso. And that's going to... Okay. Well, Romero took a deflection, but the ball went straight to Vicario there. Yeah, 74% possession from Arsenal, only 26 for Tottenham. One second, guys. Sorry, guys, just had to rest my face for a bit because I look tired. I had to do some important stuff to do today. Tottenham throw. There's Calafini from Italy. Let's see. Yeah, Panini foul Trossard. Free kick to Arsenal there. Oh, I can see Madueke warming up there. Looks like there's a bit of a problem there for Arsenal. Oh god. Oh, tired. Oh boy, I've been so busy tonight. Oh boy, so sorry guys. Oh, I just had to really rest because I have been so busy, man. But yeah, it's still goalless, and while they, I just had to rest while they sorted out the issue. But anyway, we kicked off people. So sorry about that. So tired. If I had, if I had enough energy, I would have. I would. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, let me just do the watch along. But had I not realized I'll be clean, I'll be busy today, then I would have. But we'll see. So yeah, sorry people, but I'll try to stay awake if I can. Oh boy, Trossard try to feed it to trying to feed it from Timber. The referee says play on, but I know the fans want the referee to give the yellow card. Saka, Saka getting pulled there, and he is going to win himself a free kick. There's a lot of pushing and shoving, and now Doggy is not happy at Saka. Don't know what's going. Don't know what the referee's going to be giving, but we'll, but we see. Yeah, they're seeing Toki having been a fight there with Saka. Still, still no yellow cards for the referee to be handing out. Oh yeah, I also get the free kick. Saka with the free kick. Ooh. I mean, it's not that close, but it's a good try from him. Good try from Saka there. I'm not sure if Fakawi had a touch on that, but there you go. Right, here comes Tottenham. Destiny Doggy. He's on the floor, but the referee says, "Get up." Mickey van de Ven. Foul. Referee gives Tottenham the free kick. Now, I don't know what Fakawi is doing there. He's just okay. Looks like he's taking a free kick, which is interesting. So Fakawi makes a long throw. Now here comes 2v1, but Danso is up against Trossard. And Trossard is encouraging the fans, you know. Excuse me. A bit of a push there. Now, where's the ball? There's a. Okay, looks like Fernini did the job. He can be out to one Danso. I mean, Doggy passes it straight to Dafodoya. So far, has been the best North London derby, but I'm but I hope there'll be goals. The only thing that I've seen in this game is fights. You know what I mean? Oh boy. Tottenham just took a bit too long for the throw there. Oh, let me see if there's any comments. Not yet, but people are watching. Yeah, look at that. Only one shot on target in this game, and I think it was the what do you call it? The Declan Rice where he puts it straight at Vicario. That's the only shot on target in this game. But for Tottenham, no attempts, and that's why so far had nothing to do in this game. Moreno goes down, but the referee gives Tottenham a foul. Wow. No wonder why Arsenal fans don't like Michael Oliver. No wonder. No wonder. Let me look at the only shot on target in the football and see. Because I believe it must be the Declan Rice one. No. Yeah, the Declan Rice. So yeah, I was correct. Let me just eat this for a minute. Just a bit hungry. Also, I've gone quiet. But yeah, but they're not down. "24 minutes in, goalless. Not been the best, but both. Imagine this game ends in a 0-0. Boy, boy. Their Spence goes down, free kick to Tottenham. No, that was a waste of time. Let's see. So yeah, Kimpembe, Saliba, and Timber are the back three. Looks like also are playing like a 3-4-3 as well. Let's see Tottenham's one. And they're also playing a 3-4-3, so it's basically like a 3-4-3 formation for both teams, you know. Boy, both teams playing a 3-4-3, so that's why this must be a tactical battle there. I'm not sure if my good friend I'm not sure if my friend Abby's at the game, but if she is, then the best of luck to her. Well, Declan Rice trying to win the ball, but puts it out of play. Don't think also I've been at their best tonight. Can't lie. Oh yeah, I think that was the shot on target in this game. That was the best chance in this game as well for Arsenal because ever since then they haven't been this great. Tottenham's passing this game has been awful, absolutely awful. Oh, and by the way, guys, I watched the full highlights of the Chelsea game, and for the first goal, I did say in my reaction that Chalobah made the pass. It was actually Tosin that made the long range pass, so I should have known it was him. So yeah, it was actually him that made the long pass. So yeah, it's not Chalobah. But yeah, for me, I didn't say Tosin had a bad game, but Chalobah was a bit worse than Tosin. So yeah, I'm changing that. So I'm changing my mind to that. There's Mohamed Kudus. He goes down. The referee says no foul, so play will go on. Yeah, Spurs haven't been that bad, especially defensively. They've been frustrating also at times. They've been defensively solid. Can't lie. Also, still need to put the pressure on them. There's Halafuri. Declan Rice rips the ball in, goes straight to Van de Ven, and Yuri Timber's shot is blocked by Udogi. Charlison goes down, but the referee plays the game. You win Timber, but Mickey Van de Ven has done the job. I think Tottenham fans should be happy what they've seen so far because they haven't been that bad, I can't lie. Turkish is I can see Turkish, my good friend, is smiling, but I know D Danny ain't happy for what he's seen so far tonight from his team. Richarlison still gets the ball, and again, and that's going to be a Tottenham throw because it came off of Saka. A few Tottenham players are warming up, and also as well, I can see Oscara there. I can see him warming up. Who is that? I've forgotten, but we'll see. But yeah, man, looking forward to putting up the decorations up later this week. And on the 1st of December, I will be wearing a Christmas shirt. So Danso takes a throw in, and the referee gives free kick to Arsenal for a foul, I believe, on Saliba. Hmm. People are saying also playing slow and boring football. Well, there you go. Okay. So I'm just getting a few messages. Oh, Saka goes down, free kick to Arsenal, and that is going to be the first yellow card of the North London derby this evening, and it's going to be at Rodrigo Bentancur. Oh wow, that is funny. Oof. Punched away by Vicario. Right, here comes let's have a look. So Saka with the free kick. And yeah, punched away by Vicario. Two big saves. Two big saves. I think it took a reflection of who is that player again? Sorry, Danso. That's it. I think it took a bit of deflection from Danso. Yeah, good stop there from Vicario. Richarlison heads that out. Thank you, Mum. Thank you. Leandro Trossard, good flick. Fico Moreno couldn't head it on target, and the ball will go straight to Vicario. He's just taking his time. He passes it to his teammate Mickey van der Ven. Saka. Who did the last take counter off? Okay, Tottenham plays, so Saka will take a throw. Okay. But yeah, after this, well, tomorrow's game, the Champions League returns this Tuesday. And boy, I'll be definitely doing a watch along for Chelsea, Barcelona, and also for both Arsenal, Bayern, and Tottenham going away to PSG. Two big games. So looking forward to be watching those games later. So yeah, yeah, the game needs to go, man, because it hasn't been the best so far tonight. You and Timber, Saka, you and Timber, Mika Moreno. Oh, that's a lovely ball in. And Saka also should score, and they have scored. And guess who it is? Leandro Trossard scores against Arsenal, against Tottenham once again at the Emirates, just like he did last season. Brilliant. What a goal that is from Arsenal. What a goal. And also deserves this because they dominated. They had such big chances in this game. And they take the lead. And it's Leandro Trossard who scores once a game against Tottenham in the North London derby at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. Yeah, look at that. Or what? Yeah, Trossard is on side because I believe Udogi kept him on side. So, but yeah, what a pass that is for Mika and Moreno. What a lovely lob into Trossard. And boy, Tottenham, that is poor. That is poor defensively, you know. Everyone, all of them were just ball watching. None of them was concentrating on Trossard. The only player that didn't concentrate was Danso because he just gave Trossard all that space. That's poor defensively from Tottenham, but especially from Danso. That is absolutely awful from Tottenham. But I also won't care, you know. They're 1-0 up. Hasn't been the best game, but the first goal is important, and Arsenal get that. So there you go. Yeah, that's a really good pass for Firmino. And like I said, no Victor Gyökeres, no problem. Now, can Arsenal build from this, or can Tottenham find a way to get back into this game? Because they haven't been this good this evening. So as it stands right now, Arsenal will still be first, but they'll be 6 points above Chelsea. Yeah, Tottenham still had no attempts in this game. No attempts so far, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Let me check the stats. Let me check the stats. Yeah, look at this, people. Tottenham have no attempts so far. No attempts that in the first half so far. The XG's everything is zero. Zero XG, zero shots, zero on target, zero big chances missed. Tottenham so far in the first half, really, really poor. They said that another shot on target. Who was that one? Okay, because Sacco, yeah, that one where I think he went straight to Vicario, yeah. Calafiori. Spurs are so listen, you cannot rely on them. You just can't rely on Spurs. I was thinking I was thinking I would love Tottenham to do something, but I just cannot trust them. I can't trust them to do anything. I knew Arsenal win. The game is not over yet, but Tottenham are just awful. They really are. But let's see if Arsenal can end Tottenham's unbeaten one away from home in the league this season. So there you go. Saka fouled. Michael Oliver gives Arsenal the free kick. So, yeah. Yeah, look, but yeah, they're showing the first goal again. So Saka into Timber, and then look at this. Not only did Firmino had space, but look at that. Danso just ball watching. That is poor from Danso, man. Poor defender from him. Just ball watching. Didn't concentrate on Leandro Trossard there. That is poor, man. That is poor. Yeah, what a pass from Miko Meno, and the turn from Trossard is really good. Yeah, look at this. 73% possession for Arsenal, 7 attempts, 3 shots on target. For Tottenham, 0 goals. Eze, can he find a way to score? And he has done. Eberechi Eze, the man who Tottenham wanted in the summer, has rejected Tottenham and scores against them. And I knew that Eze would be scoring tonight. And Arsenal are 2-0 up in the North London derby. And it looks like Tottenham will suffer another defeat at the Emirates Stadium, and the long wait of beating Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium goes on. It is Eberechi Eze that scores for Arsenal against Tottenham, and in the North London derby, the Gunners lead 2-0 against Spurs. And there you go, man. I knew Eze will score. I knew it. And I knew it because many Arsenal fans said that Eze is going to hurt Tottenham, and that cycle already is done. So there you go. So Danso clears it away. But look at this. What a goal that is for Eberechi Eze. I mean, all three Arsenal players were offside, but none of them, if I don't know if one of them touched the ball. Let's just have a look. Now, I don't know if he took a deflection, though. If he did, then it would have been a goal. But for me, I don't think all three Arsenal players were interfering with Vicario. But let's see. Yeah, there's no deflection, and that is poor for Vicario, man. He should be keeping that out. He should be keeping that out. That's poor for Vicario. Really, really poor. But yeah, man, Arsenal, I knew they'll win. They're 2-0 up. And yeah, it's going to take something special for Tottenham to do something because they have been absolutely terrible. One of the worst first half performances I've seen Tottenham this season. One of the worst. So there you go. I knew Arsenal win, and yeah, I just can't trust Tottenham. You just can't. You simply can't. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So there you go. Let me just look at the goal again. Let me just look at the goal again. So yeah, Timber, Danso heads it. Yeah, really good skill. I think that might be Declan Rice that got the assist. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's Declan Rice. So he gets an assist on that one. So yeah, I know Tobes will also be very angry that Eze scored against them, the man he rejected. So yeah, against his boyhood club. There you go. And he also celebrates as well, which is absolutely crazy. But there you go. They bought the NC trans and exactly. This is what happens when you want a player, but then if you don't get him, you're in trouble. And there you go. Yeah, that's brilliant for Meze. Nah, but I mean, now, did Trossard interfere with the Vicario? Nah, because he won too close. He won too close. So for me, I'm glad. But yeah, look at Gabriel. He is celebrating like crazy, and also Martin Odegaard as well. The bench is celebrating, and they deserved it. Arsenal, they deserved it. Arsenal were ruthless. Tottenham have been toothless in the first half. They've been awful, absolutely awful, man. So there you go. And it could have been 3-0, to be honest with you. It could have been 3-0 because if it weren't for Vicario saving that, that could have been 3-0 to Arsenal, and that could have been game over. So I'm lucky there. But yeah, David Dwyer, nothing to do. They haven't even tested him once. Don't get me wrong, David Dwyer is a good is a very good goalkeeper, but try and do something. Try and create a chance, and they did absolutely nothing. And this is a North London derby. You know, there are ways you could lose this game, but if you don't even have any attempts in this game, then you didn't turn up, and that's exactly what Tottenham did tonight. They just didn't turn up. They were scared. They were just rubbish. Didn't do anything in this game. Yes, they did well defensively, but when it comes to going forward, they did not threat Arsenal even once. So yeah, Tottenham just they just should be ashamed of themselves, really. They really should. So there you go. Now, what's the referee given for this? Yeah, Thomas Frank, he has a lot of talking to do at halftime. A lot of talking to do because his team weren't good enough. Now let's see the problem. Okay, looks like both Timber and Danso was having a bit of an argument there. And the referee gives Tottenham a free kick, which is also interesting. Ugh, just need to clean my nose, guys. Sorry. Oh, I saw a stat. Oh, God. So, Eberechi Eze has scored 3 goals in the last 2 games against Tottenham. Wow. That is that is something. So, Eze loves scoring against Tottenham, and I knew he scored today. I knew it. I knew he would score today. So, Tottenham are just rubbish, man. They really are rubbish. And there's nothing they can do about it. They are absolutely rubbish. So yeah, man, as we approach half time, Arsenal will be happy, but for Tottenham, they've got a lot of thinking to do. A lot. A lot. Tottenham free kick. Let's see. I still don't believe they have any chances in this game. Yeah, still zero, boy. And Arsenal, 8 shots, 4 on target, 2 goals. Could have been 3-0 at half time if it weren't for Vicario making that save early in the third minute. Could have been 3-0. Mickey van de Ven. Well, there it is, people. Arsenal lead 2-0 against Tottenham in the North London derby at the Emirates. Leandro Trossard scored the first goal for Arsenal after a brilliant pass by Mika Moreno in the 36th minute. And then 5 minutes later, Eberechi Eze scores against his boyhood club Spurs, the man that he wanted to go, but then he rejected Tottenham to go to Arsenal, hurts them and scores 2-0, and that's 3 goals in the last 2 games against Tottenham. So there you go. But yeah, Arsenal could have been 3-0 because their best chance was when Vicario made that save from Saka's shot in the or was it Declan Rice? I believe it was Declan Rice. Let me see. Um, no. I'm trying to think of a. I'm trying to think of the one in the 3rd minute. Yeah, it was Declan Rice. Yeah, in the 3rd minute where you made the save. So there you go. So yeah, listen, the stats don't lie. Arsenal deserved to be 2-0 up. Look at that. 68% possession, 8 shots to 4 on 8 shots, 4 on target. Expected XG 0.87, completed passes more. Everything is just Arsenal. But for Tottenham, no shots, no shots on target, 0 XG. They've been awful, man. Absolutely awful. So the second half, they got a lot of thinking to do if they want to, get back into this game. But Arsenal 2-0 up in the North London derby, and yeah. So people, I'm gonna take a bit quick break, and then after that, I will be back later for the second half. So do not go anywhere. Yes, guys. Oh, let me move this out of the way. Welcome back. I should say I'm back. Had a nice bit of food to eat, and it's time for the second half. And um, the manager's making substitutions, so I believe Danso is coming on to replace Shafi Suman. So I think that Tottenham are mostly going to be playing the back four today because they played a back three or back five or something like that. So there you go. So let's see. So it looks like Tottenham are playing a 4-2-4 formation now. Whereas for Arsenal, they're going to keep it the same. So yeah, 4-2-4 now. It looks like Xavi Simons is looks like he's playing in the maybe as a 10 or maybe on the left winger spot. But let's see, man. Let's see if he can. Let's see if that tactics can change and make Tottenham, have any chances in this game. Because so far they have zero. So let's see if that could all change tonight. So yeah, halftime begins. Arsenal 2, Tottenham 0. Here comes Eze, and he scores. Oh my goodness me. 36 seconds into the second half, and Eberechi Eze has scored again, just like he did in the 41st minute. My God, even after the substitution for Tottenham, they have still conceding. But there's nothing new. I'm not surprised at all tonight because Spurs are just absolutely embarrassing. You can never trust them to do anything at this point. Anything. 36 seconds into the second half, and it's Arsenal 3, Tottenham 0, and Eberechi Eze, the Tottenham's boyhood club, scores again. My God. My God. Tottenham looks like Tottenham are getting battered everywhere they go tonight because my goodness me. My goodness me. Yeah, look at that. That's brilliant finish from Eze, but look at you. Look at Tottenham again. Poor, really poor, man. Just letting Eberechi Eze. Look at that. That's poor for Mohamed Kudus, Pedro Porro, and the other player. Once you give Eberechi Eze that much space, you're gonna cause yourself a bit of trouble, and that's exactly what happened. Yeah, Vicario, no chance of saving that. Absolutely no chance. But there you go, man. So Eberechi Eze scored again. Arsenal 3, Tottenham 0, and then so yeah, it's game over. Arsenal will be 6 points above Chelsea. So there you go. Yeah, Tottenham. I was just hoping, but I knew straight away. I knew straight away you ain't winning this game, so there was no point. There was no point. So yeah, so the game over already. Tottenham, I mean, they have to do something drastic for them to do something because right now they did absolutely nothing. And that person in the group chat is right. Arsenal made them look rubbish. You know, that's actually true. That is actually true. And look at that, straight from a throw-in, and Tottenham cannot deal with it. Yeah, look at Eberechi Eze. I'm looking at Mohamed Kudus. Where was the marking? Where was the marking? On Eberechi Eze. That is poor from Kudus, man. That is poor. Didn't have a great game, and he didn't do well for for Arsenal's second goal. He didn't do well. Look at this. My God, Udogie, I think. Um, Eze has now 5 goals in his last 4 games against Spurs. My God, and he's on a hat trick as well. He's on a hat trick. It looks like Eze lost one against Spurs. So Spurs, this is exactly what happens when you take too long to sign a player that you want. This is exactly what happens, man. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, already 36 seconds into the second half, 3-0 to Arsenal. Sorry. And it looks like it's going to be another year where Tottenham do not win at the Emirates Stadium. So the wait goes on. Like I said, the last time Tottenham won at the Emirates Stadium, I was in year 5. I was 10 years old. because it was in 2010 and now I'm 25. So it's been 15 years now. So yeah, Tottenham is nothing new. They've been shit and they will always be shit, you know? And that's why Chelsea fans hate Tottenham. And that's why we see in the Sonic Stamford Bridge because somebody cannot trust him in his point. So there you go. But yes, Arsenal 6 points clear. They face Chelsea next week, Sunday. So that's going to be a very interesting game. And I just hope Chelsea can show Tottenham on how you stop Arsenal. I just hope. I just hope. But there you go tonight. So yeah, not. So there you go. Um, yeah, yeah. Tottenham are pathetic, man. You just can't trust them. You just can't. You just can't. I mean, look at Jamie O'Hara. Before I read that one out, here comes the under Trossard, and it looks like Romero tried to clear it, but he couldn't. Here comes Moreno blocked by Danso. I mean, not Udogi. Disgusting first half. Nothing about us whatsoever. Embarrassing display. Well, it's going to be even more embarrassing next week. I mean, in the sports bar. So there you go. I can't wait for that one tomorrow. I just cannot wait. Yeah, the Arsenal fans celebrating there. Just give me a minute. I've got so many messages. I'll be back with you guys. Just 1 second. And big up to iShow Speed. Prepare us for next week. Bro, listen, I am. But the one thing you have to remember, Gunnar SC, is that we're not Tottenham. Yeah. I hope Enzo and Wesker don't go to a back three. Just sets up a way to stop Arsenal so that we can, make sure they drop points. So there you go. But yeah, man, listen, I'm looking forward to that game next week, and we see what happens. We will see what happens. Big up to East James. Anyway, Saka. Yeah. And looks like my good friend Abby Summers will get cooked on Monday because she was begging Tottenham to do something, but she can't. Yeah, 3 away clean sheets in a row is crazy. Yes. Of course, yeah, we will not like Spurs. Yeah, it's the history of the Tottenham. When it comes to Man City at the Etihad and Man United, they always turn up. When it comes to Arsenal, they just can't. They simply can't. 60 years, that is crazy. All right, let me watch this free kick now. Here it comes, and New went in, but the ball will go straight to Leandro Trossard. Kudus goes down. Tottenham free kick. Oh, excuse me. My nose. Like I said, I hope Chelsea do not go to a back three. I just hope we don't. All right, here comes Calafuri, Martin Supermendi. Right, with Charlison, he takes a shot and it's in. Oh wow! Tottenham's first shot in this game, their first shot on target, and it's with Charlison. And Sarr, who scored a long-range goal against Arsenal in Hong Kong, with Charlison done the same thing. Is there a way back for Tottenham? Martin Mendy loses the ball, and with Charlison scores from an impossible long-range goal, and Tottenham are back in it. I did say they will score, and I did say Richarlison will score, and that's exactly what happened. And yeah, look at that. That's poor from Martin Supermendi. But Tottenham, could this be a way back for them? We shall wait and see. But Tottenham are back in this, and it's Arsenal 3, Tottenham 1, and Richarlison scores a long-range goal in the North London derby. But here comes Arsenal straight away, and there you go. Charlison of all people. I mean, what a goal that is, man. But could this be a way back for Tottenham? I don't know, but really good shot, man. But Martin Supermendi loses the ball with Charlison, just wasted no time, took a shot, and it's a brilliant goal, man. Brilliant goal. Well, 3-1, you know, but I still think Arsenal would win, but that's brilliant. And the fact that David Dwyer did nothing in this game and then he conceded is absolutely crazy. So it's another game without a clean sheet for Arsenal. So Robert Sanchez is chasing the golden boot. Yeah, look at that. That's the first shot in this game for Tottenham. The first shot, and it went straight in. Absolutely crazy in the 55th minute as well. Took Tottenham 55 minutes, but there you go. I mean, what a goal that is. I mean, I still think Arsenal win this game, but maybe this could be the start of something for Tottenham if they can keep this up and don't concede another goal. Otherwise, yeah, they have to do something. But there you go. Yeah, that's a really good goal. So yeah, another game without a clean sheet for Arsenal. There you go. Why to blame? I mean, yeah, let me just see because let me just have a look because people are saying David Dwyer is to blame. Let me just see. Let me have a look. Yeah. Then with Charlison, let's see. Yeah, maybe White's positioning could have been a bit better. Maybe, but it was Martin Zubimendi that lose the ball in the first place. So there you go. What the? Oh, that's weird. My clock didn't. Okay, well, let me put my clock back to where it is because I didn't know I was behind. I didn't know. I didn't know, man. No. There you go. I didn't know I was behind, you know. I didn't know. That's going to be a goal kick. I didn't know I was behind, you know, because many people are saying, oh, goal. But then I was like, wait, am I behind? But then I forgot to wind it forward. Sorry about that. But yeah, 3-1. So yeah, no clean sheet. I hope this result stays because I only get the first 3 points of the season. I hope. But we'll see. We'll see the next 30 minutes, man. We will see. But what a goal that is from Richarlison. Of all people, you know. Let me see Tobes' reaction on that. Oh, that is not a good tackle at all. But the referee doesn't give a free kick. Wow, Michael Oliver, man, I don't know what is going on with him tonight. And the referee still doesn't give a free kick, and I think he may have given it to Tottenham. Oh, sorry guys, my connection decides to. Uh, oh yeah, David Bentley. Oh yes. Oh yes, Matisse reminded me. Yes, why Charlison scored a similar goal that David Bentley did. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually true. That is actually true. That is actually true. Okay. Excuse me. Let me just grab something to eat, and also we'll get a corner. I mean, a free kick. The ball goes in. Picard with a save. Eze, William Saliba. Um, who's number 5? Oh, Kempe. And that's going to be a Tottenham throw. I mean, goal kick, sorry. Well, before the Arsenal goal, has been great so far. But after that, yeah, it has been a bit better. Right, I can see, I believe that must be Kala Wumani that's coming on for Tottenham. I don't know. Yeah, I think I see 39 and 29. Let me just have a look who they are. Let me just have a look. Who's number 39? Okay, that's Pape Sarr for Tottenham. So he's coming on. And yes, Callum Wilmani. So both Sarr and Callum Wilmani will be coming on very soon. Um, as we enter, as we nearly enter halfway through to the second half. Oh shit. Okay. Let me see this, and then I'm gonna have to quickly do something because I forgot to do this earlier. Here comes the shot, and it's straight at David Dwyer. Right, guys, I'll be back. 1 second. Just have to just want to quickly charge my speaker because I'll be using it later. Oh, good. Now let me leave it like that. Woman did you have? Yeah, maybe. I think when we did have a game tonight. So yeah. Okay. I love this phone, you know. What's my percentage? 29. Boy, this phone is really good, you know. I've been using it, ever since this morning. It's gone from 129. I love this phone, you know. Really do like this phone. All right, so here comes the sub. So Pape Sarr is coming on for William Oldebert. And I believe Richarlison might be off for Callum Wilmani. So it looks like Pape Sarr. Okay, it's actually Rodrigo Bentancur that is off for Tottenham. So yeah, Callum Wilmani is in the mask. There you go. But here comes also straight away. Miko Moreno passing to Saka, but Tottenham did well defensively there to make sure that doesn't make it 4-1. Okay, my brother is back. And kind of Fury there. As Eze has been really good in this game tonight, scoring 2 goals and just haunting Tottenham. Oh, even that's what you call it? Tudor Bismarck used to preach today. Anyway, when Charlison wins the ball back, here comes Xavi Simons, passes it to Richarlison. Xavi Simons causes it, but no inside the penalty box there, and it's going to be an Arsenal goal kick. Yeah, Tottenham, ever since that goal, they've been dominating possession a little bit ever since that goal. So before that, they didn't do anything. But after Richarlison scored that goal, Tottenham have looked a bit better. So my question to you is, where was this in the first half? Why do you decide to suddenly turn up after Richarlison scored a goal? Mikel Moreno is down holding his face, and the referee now decides to stop the game. It looks like Michael Oliver is also giving out the yellow card. I don't know who to, but let's see. It looks like Mikel Moreno doesn't need any. Okay, it's actually going to Mickey van der Ven with an elbow of the face there. Yeah, Mikel Moreno said to the medics that, don't come, I'm all right. So yeah, Mickey van der Ven will get booked for that elbow to Mikel Moreno's face. And now he's talking to the referee now. Right. Wait, who's he gonna give a yellow card to? Because the camera's pointed at Mikel Moreno. Or is it? Oh, now I'm seeing the medics coming on. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Romero, wow. So since this is 5th yellow card, you will miss the next match, which I think is away to what's Tottenham's next game? I know their next game is away from home. Oh no, he's at home. So he's at home to Fulham in the London derby. So there we go. So Christian Romero will miss the Fulham game next week in the London derby, another one, since that's his 5th yellow card. I thought it was Mickey van der Ven at first, but then it was actually Romero. So there you go. 20 minutes to go, man. Like I said, I hope this results holds because I want to get the 3 points tonight. And also, did my prediction for my good friend Charlene and Helen, saying 3-1 to Arsenal. So I'm hoping that they can show me the prediction, and Carl with a really good save there. Second shot. Hold on, guys, while I quickly close the door. It's Arsenal corner. Their second corner of the game tonight. And all of the Arsenal's goals didn't come from a set piece. So there you go. Or Tottenham give the ball away. Here comes Declan Rice. Michelina lose the ball, but here comes Trossard. Shot deflected. And it's going to be a corner to Arsenal, the third corner of tonight. So 73rd minute into the game. Now Richarlison's goal looks like it was a long time ago. Right, let me see if there's any comments. And is it in? No, it's not, because Vicario manages to catch it. And his distribution will go straight to Spurs Royal Club, Eberiche Eze. The cross comes in from a doggy, but it goes straight to David Dwyer. I think he was trying to pick out, or that's not good distribution from David Dwyer there, because here comes a doggy again. I mean, Mohamed Kudus. Sorry, Mohamed Kudus with that cross. David Dwyer in the second half has looked a bit shaky. I can't lie to you. That distribution wasn't that good. Straight to Mohamed Kudus there. Now with Richarlison and Saliba are having to go at each other. And let's see what the problem is. Okay, well, I think Richarlison was pulling Saliba there. That's why Saliba was not happy at that time. I don't think Arsenal had made any substitutions, you know. I don't think they did. Let me see. Have Arsenal made any substitutions yet? Let me see. I don't think they did so far. No, Arsenal have not made any substitutions while Tottenham made 3. My days. Don't know how long Mikel Arteta's making a substitution. I know you're 3-1 up, but some players could be tied. Like, boy, Arsenal have not made any substitutions, you know. Right, here comes Trossard. Eberiche Eze with the hat trick, and he gets it. Arsenal have scored 4 past Tottenham. And for the first time in Eze's career, he has scored a hat-trick. It is 4-1 to Arsenal, and the Arsenal get their 3-goal cushion back. And truly, and surely this game should be over by now. Eze, who have dunked on Spurs and rejected him, looks like he did a really good job because Eze has been phenomenal. Whereas for Xavi Simons, he has been absolutely awful. And Eberechi Eze, boyhood club for Tottenham, dunked on them yet again. It is Arsenal 4, Tottenham 1, Eze with a hat trick. And that was brilliant from Leandro Trossard. And look at this again. The amount of Tottenham's defending for all the goals have been shambolic. Shambolic. Look at that. The number 13 there just slipped, which is unfortunate. But once again, Eze, that they just give him so much space, man, so much space for Eze. Tottenham have been poor, especially defensively. So there you go. They have no doubt the man of the match tonight will be Eberechi Eze because he scored a hat trick and he looked really good in this game. Really, really good. So yeah, man, he deserves a hat trick. You just let Tottenham know. Listen, you should have allowed me to. You should have done your transfer. You know, you should have done your transfer quickly, but then you didn't. Now, Mikel Arteta is making a substitution, and it looks like Madueke is coming on for Arsenal after a long injury. He is back, and Mohamed Kudus, who had a really, really shocking game, is coming off, and so does Jed Spence. So there you go. So Brennan Johnson is coming on, and I don't know who else for Tottenham, but there you go. So it looks like Noni Madueke will be playing as a left winger since that's what Trossard played. So there we go. Well, it's another game without 3 points, but I'm hoping that Man United could get me the 3 points. I'm just hoping and praying that they could. Oh my days, Saka. Eze, can he score 4 goals? And he almost did because Vicario made a save there. My goodness me, Tottenham are all over the place tonight. I mean, I can't remember the last time I ever seen. I think the last time I saw an Arsenal player scored 4 goals in the Premier League was a Sharvin or something like that when it was 4-4 at Anfield. That was the last time. Boy. Eze is on fire tonight. He is on fire. I can't lie to you. That could have been his 4th goal in this game. That could have been his 4th goal. But yeah, Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. This would be the away record is going to end in defeat. The heaviest defeat so far on the Thomas Frank, because I can't remember the last time he's conceded 4 goals, as a manager. So there you go. And look at the Tottenham fans. Some of them are walking away, and you can't blame them. Like, this is a North London derby, and when you don't turn up, you let the fans down, and that's exactly what happened. The only player that could walk their head up high is holding with Charlison, because at least he had the guts here to be taking a shot, and it's not a short one; it was a long one. At least he was the one that tested David Dwyer, and maybe Kudus too, but it's only with Charlison for me. Then he's the only one. The West of Tottenham, just shocking, man. Absolutely shocking. So there you go. Let me see. I think Tottenham had 2 attempts in this game. Yeah, only 3 shots. So I know the first one. Oh, Xavi Simons. Wait, are you sure it was Xavi Simons? Okay, yeah, Xavi Simons. Yeah, that was on target. When he made that save into David Dwyer. So yeah. So okay, you could probably say Xavi Simons and probably with Charlison, the only 2 players that got their heads up high because at least they tasted David Dwyer, but everyone else didn't, absolutely didn't. So yeah, man, it's surely done. My prediction is wrong because I said 3-1, but I just knew Arsenal will win. I just knew it. But yeah, Arsenal ruthless, Tottenham toothless. That's all I can say tonight. And for the first time in this game, Tottenham get themselves their first ever corner. Took them in the 81st minute to do that. and I'll still deal with it. Here comes kind of Romani, but Eze makes a really good block, and he's going straight to a Charlison. But yeah, Arsenal 6 points clear. I knew they would, so Arsenal deserve to win. Tottenham, yeah, can't trust you at all. When it comes to Europa League final, I feel I trusted my. When it comes to Man United, didn't trust them. This game, yeah, didn't trust them at all. So yeah, it is what it is, people. Big up, Jessica Black, or Jess, I should say. But yeah, I've almost got my prediction correct. Almost. Dang it. Boy, Leeds next games. My goodness me. Away to City, at home to Chelsea, and at home to Liverpool. My goodness me, that is going to be a very tough game. But see, man. Yeah, and look at that. This is yeah, and after this, and after Eberechi got a hat trick, is the first also hat trick in the North London derby for the first time since in 47 years. So that's basically since 19. Let me just see, 2025 minus 47 since 1978. 1978. So first Arsenal hat trick in the North London derby, and Eze is the first player to do that. So fair play to him. He has been on fire, and that could have been four if it wasn't for Cario making that save. So there you go. So yeah, 4-1, game over. My prediction was almost correct, man. But if I didn't falter for the Chelsea one, I could have gone 3 points. That could have been the first one that I've got this weekend. Ah, it is what it is, man. But there you go. What's Tottenham's XG? 0.07. Look at Arsenal 1.88, which is close to 1.9. My God. And if it wasn't for Charlison, I don't think I don't think Tottenham will had any shots in this game if it wasn't for Charlison with that long range shot. Okay. Well, look at this, guys. Um, Eberechi Eze has scored the 400th hat trick in Premier League history. He's the 23rd player to score one for Arsenal, with no side having more difficult hat trick scorers in the competition. Well, there you go. Yeah, look at Arsenal, 18 goal difference, 6 points clear of Chelsea. And yeah, that game next Sunday is going to be massive. It is going to be massive. So, Chelsea, wherever you do not play how Tottenham do. But I know they wouldn't, because Chelsea will play a back four in this game. But for Tottenham, the fact they played a back three or maybe a back five against Arsenal, yeah, they got absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. So after that good result in Hong Kong, it came back to bite them. So there you go. So it is what it is, people. So yeah, I almost got my prediction right. Almost. Almost got my prediction right, but it is what it is. But yeah, Spurs fans, they're in deep trouble. Deep, deep trouble. Right, here comes Saka, but Van de Ven blocked it really good. These lot are terrible, yeah. Tottenham are really terrible. Oh boy, now there's a fight going on in the 86th minute. Saka's not happy, Declan Rice not happy, Bentancur as well. I don't know what's happening here, but the referee has to do something about this. Michael Oliver, I've no doubt will be given a yellow card, and he's telling the players to come. I don't know who. I think it's going to be booking Saka, right? And Romero has got to be careful because if he's already been booked, then he's off. Right. Or he might be given a yellow card to Declan Rice instead. Now let's see what the problem is. Okay, so Declan Rice wasn't happy about Xavi Simons telling him to get up, and then Romero was not happy at Declan Rice, so looks like Rice gonna get a yellow card there. And Pedro Porro as well gets a yellow card. So Ethan Wanyeri, the 18-year-old is, the 16-year-old is coming on for Arsenal, and Ikembe is also coming off, and he's going to be replaced by Mosquera. So yeah, no Gabriel, no Victor Yokoes, no problem. Oh yeah, Mikel Meno is off, so there you go. Oh boy. Well, all I can say is that Arsenal deserves to win. They've been a much better team throughout this game. And you can see there's empty six at the away end, and some of them actually leaving because they know that this game is over. They know that Tottenham, yeah, just weren't good enough tonight. And Thomas Frank, that's going to be his heaviest defeat so far, and he still does not have a good record against Arsenal. Only one win so far. One win. Boy, not good, man. Not good. Oh, listen, man. If Madueke scores at Stamford Bridge, I am going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. But I don't think he's going to be starting because Trossard would definitely start that game. He would. He would definitely start that game. So, but if Madueke comes on and scores, then I'll be fuming. I'll be angry and fuming because, oh boy. But listen, I just hope we can do the job next Sunday. And I hope that Chelsea are watching this game, is particularly focusing Arsenal, and I'm just hoping that they figure out a way to break, just to frustrate Arsenal because we kind of do what Tottenham did, you know. Tottenham played the back three. We don't do that, so we should be able to handle Arsenal pretty well. So there you go. So yeah, another season in the North London Derby at the Emirates, and it's another year where Tottenham's win at the Emirates Stadium goes on. Waiting for their first win at the Emirates Stadium since 2010 goes on. So there you go. Zieze, no doubt man of the match. Scored a hat trick, could have scored Kurosawa number 4, but was saved by Vicario, and then Christian Romano gives the ball away to Eberechi Eze. Ethan Wanyeri, Bukayo Saka, but it's blocked by Doggy. So there'll be 4 minutes of stoppage time um, um, before the North London derby is over. And Eze with a brilliant knockback there, but unfortunately, it didn't do anything about that. But Eze, man, he had a very good game today. Very good game. He just haunts Spurs. Scored a hat trick. Spurs fans will be fuming. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to DR Sports tomorrow, where I know Abby's going to get absolutely cooked tomorrow. I know, and also never fathers one, even on the football terrace. So there you go. Here comes Madueke. It's been a long time, and he also wins Arsenal the free kick. And Carmel Money's just helping him up, which is good to see. Well, it looks like Miles Skelly is coming on with about 2.5 minutes to go, and he's going to be replaced by Calafuri, who had a very good game as well defensively. I mean, the only player who's been disappointed in this game is Martin Zubimendi because he lose the ball for Charlison's goal. So that's the only player that's been that that's been disappointing. Don't get me wrong, that's looked good, but he's the only disappointing player because if he didn't give the ball away, then I don't think Richarlison scores that goal. So yeah. But overall, every Arsenal player turned up tonight. Eze, Declan Rice looked good. Mika Moreno, Leandro Trossard, Saka as well. You know, everybody from start to finish, except Martin Zubimendi a little bit, turned up. Put four past Tottenham, and yeah. So it looks like North London derby is wed. Excuse me, and it will always be wed. Sorry, guys, while I get myself. And yeah, Arsenal's next game is at home to Bayern Munich, and I'm so looking forward to be watching in that game. So should be a very good one. There you go. One more minute, guys. And I'll tell you what, guys. Before the Trossard's goal, it was pretty boring, to be honest with you. Also, too slow, too lethargic. You know, just they did have one big chances, but other than that, they started off really slow, boring. But then after that goal, they started to build momentum, and they just did well. You know, because they know they have to win this game, and that's exactly what they've done. You know, ever since Richarlison scored that goal, the next 50 minutes, Tottenham looks like they're starting to woke up. But then after that, it's been also again, and then Tottenham just just didn't do anything after that. I was hoping that it could be a turnover for Tottenham, but it didn't. So there you go. There it is, people. Full time. The North London derby belongs to Arsenal. They beaten Tottenham by 4 goals to 1. The biggest score, the heaviest defeat so far for Tottenham this season, especially under Thomas Frank. And the headlines tonight is that the former Spurs, Spurs, what do you call it again? Was it fan club or oh, I forgot. Hold on. He's the former Spurs boyhood club. Yeah, the former Spurs boyhood club has played against them and scores a hat trick, and that's his 6 goals. So Eze has scored 6 goals in the last 4 games against Tottenham. So it clearly says that Eze loves scoring against Tottenham. He scores a hat trick. And but listen, Arsenal deserve to win, man. They dominated us. They dominated Tottenham. They just put Tottenham to shame. Eze will get the match ball because he scored a hat trick, and there's no doubt he's the man of the match. And Arsenal have been ruthless. Tottenham have been toothless. You know, before the Richarlison goal, they had 0 shots, just 0 everything. And like I said, if Martin Zubimendi did not make that mistake, Richarlison would have never scored that goal. So for me, I think Arsenal fans can be a bit disappointed for Martin Zubimendi to allow Richarlison to get their first shot and their first shot on target, but they don't care. All they care about is winning and beating their rivals, and that's exactly what happened tonight. So North London is wed. Eze has got the hat trick, and I know he'll be celebrating. And yeah, for Tottenham fans, they wanted to sign this guy, but unfortunately, They didn't get the job done, and this is exactly what happened. So I hope that Madueke doesn't do the same thing next week. I really hope. But yeah, man, Tottenham have been awful. And like the street chat said, also made Tottenham look awful. They really have done. So there you go. So unfortunately, Arsenal go 6 points above us. So there you go. So they're still clear. But next week, next Sunday, oh my God, that is going to be such a big game. I'm so looking forward to this. It's first versus second. Sorry, second versus first. Because that game will be at Stamford Bridge. So the question is, next Sunday, will Arsenal go 9 points clear, or can Chelsea close the gap to 3 points? We'll see what happens next Sunday, but we'll save that one because there's going to be Champions League games. Chelsea play Barcelona and also play Bayern Munich. So we'll be focused on those games. So there we go. So North London is red. Arsenal beat Spurs 4-1, and Spurs boyhood club Eberechi Eze scored a hat trick against them. And yeah, Tottenham's long wait of beating us at the Emirates goes on. It's now been 15 years, and they still gonna have to find a way to beat Arsenal at the Emirates because, like I said, the last time Tottenham beat Arsenal at the Emirates, I was in year 5. I was in my primary school that time. Now I'm 25 and I'm working. So there you go. Be Tottenham, sorry. Their unbeaten one away from home this season is over. It's over, and Arsenal are the first team ever to do that. So there you go. But yeah, man, at Tottenham, you can probably say apart from Richarlison and Xavi Simons, everyone else looked poor. Mohamed Kudus poor, especially for the third goal where he gave Eze so much space. Vicario, they made some big saves, but I think he should be doing better for the second goal. I think he should be doing better. Danso was poor. Udogi was poor. Everybody from Spurs was poor. Like I said, apart from Richarlison and Xavi Simons, because both of them test the goalkeeper. Tested David Wire. Both of them, Xavi Simons and Richarlison. But everyone else just looked poor. So Spurs, you're an embarrassing club. I knew I couldn't trust you. So what's the point, man? I knew Arsenal win. I was very close to my prediction of being correct because I did say 3-1, but unfortunately, I only get a point. And if I didn't mess it up for the Chelsea game, I would have got myself the first 3 points of the season. But we move, man. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man, Chelsea also next Sunday at Stamford Bridge. Let's hope Chelsea watch this game and don't behave like Tottenham. And I know that we won't because we will play playing a back 4 instead of a back 3, which that didn't make any sense for Tottenham because usually they go for a back 4, but today they played the back 3 and they got absolutely humiliated from start to finish. So there we go. So guys, that is it, man. That's the end of this. That's the end of this stream. Of course, the game week 2 doesn't stop because tomorrow Man United have got Everton, Old Trafford on a Monday night 8 o'clock. So I'll be watching that game and we'll see where we go from here. So far, Chelsea and also are the only team to win this weekend because Tottenham lost today. Both Man City lost away to Newcastle and Liverpool lose at home, to what do you call it? At home to Nottingham Forest yesterday. So let's see if Manchester United can join Arsenal and Chelsea for the 3-point collectors. Let's just see. So there we go. But guys, I want to big up every single one of you that joined the stream. I know there's not been a lot, but big up to 86 games. Big up to my mum as well. Big up to Gunnar SC. Congratulations for the win. And yeah, I will see you next week, man. We will definitely see you next week. And like I said, I hope this player, Madueke, doesn't score against Chelsea. I just hope so. But yeah, Tottenham, they get battered everywhere they go. North London is red. Tottenham fans can hold that. And yeah, not looking good for them. But for Arsenal, deserve to win. And if they do win this league, then they deserved it, man. Because Man City had a chance to close the gap, but they failed. Chelsea, can they do the same thing next week? We shall wait and see. But guys, I want to big up every single one of you that joined the stream. And yeah, I've got to do some other things as well before I go to sleep and prepare myself to do something else this week. But guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, into the bonus notification as well, so that you never miss any of my content. And yeah, I'll see you guys later on. Don't forget, tomorrow, preview for Chelsea versus Barcelona. And then on Tuesday, there's going to be a live watch along for Chelsea, Barcelona, and a match reaction. Then on Wednesday, I'll be doing both Bayern Munich going away to Arsenal at the Emirates, and then PSG hosting Spurs in the Champions League. So it's going to be a very busy week for me, but stay tuned because it's going to be a good one. It really is going to be a good one. But guys, I've got to go. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. And as always, yeah, peace, man. I was going to say up the Chelsea, but we didn't play today. So love you guys as always. Big up your damn selves. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm out of here. Peace.